I'm gonna be building a house in Minecraft, but every minute a TNT will spawn on me, blowing up everything. What you might have noticed is underneath the building area is a massive cube of TNT, and it's ready to explode. If the house isn't finished in 1 hour, this redstone clock will activate, blowing up the entire plot and whatever house I built on top of it. So let's get right into it, and hopefully I can finish the house in time. All right, 1 hour timer starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. First, I'm gonna start planning out like where I want the landscape to go. Gonna try to keep it like pretty simple, I think, because I don't have a lot of time and it's gonna explode. So yeah, I think that's a shape. I'm gonna keep it pretty simple, I think. I'm scared I'm gonna like blow up the whole cube under me, you know? That's explosion. You can see there's note block sounds right before it. It's gonna be like about like half a second of warning, basically. The way the explosion works, by the way, since I didn't explain in the intro, every minute there's a 50-50 chance, so basically just a coin flip of if it's gonna explode or not, just to kind of give me a slight chance here. It's probably a good time to go through my plan for this build. I basically want to make a cliff and like a house, an explosion, and I have like a crane on the side and I'll make a mine underneath. Basically is my idea, I think, and I want a cave and everything. I gotta finish it within the next like 58 minutes or it's all gonna explode, so I gotta go faster here. I'm gonna use a lot of world edit, because I don't think it'll be possible without it. These are placeholder boxes, of course, by the way. All right, kind of rough shape. Oh, explode. Okay. All right. Just gonna get rough landscape stuff in, and I'm gonna just world edit to texture all this, I think. Just don't have time. I'm guessing we missed the 50-50, so we're good for a minute. All right, that's shaped enough, I think. Okay, it's kind of a basic cliff done. I think I need world edit texture it. Just don't have time. Maybe I do have time. All right, we'll do a very like simple gradient, like barely a gradient. Look, it's been a minute since last explosion. It's getting pretty lucky. All right, that's kind of landscaping done. Guess I missed over here. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. At least it's like the base of it done. Once I get the house, and I want to get a cave, and I want to get like a path and that kind of stuff. But now I guess we'll start planning the house, and that's kind of where it starts getting a bit complicated. So yeah, basically my idea is over here, there's gonna be basically like a kind of similar to something I did recently on the channel. It's like a path underneath the house through the foundation of it, but it's like basically like a bridge that the house is on, and like there's gonna be a taller area over here, and it's gonna hopefully be like kind of like a mine, I think is my idea. It'll be something like this, with like a 5 across thing in the middle, basically is kind of my idea here. Oh my god. Okay, rebuild that. At least we know the explosion thing is still working. I was a little worried for a second there. And I think I'm gonna have like a cave under here, and there's gonna be like a mine shaft, cave sort of entrance that comes up here, I think is the idea. And you can like pass through here and get to the actual house. It'll be a crane. I'm getting too like ambitious with the plans here, I think, when I haven't even started actually building anything yet. So maybe we should lock in. Yeah, I want like a tower over here, I think. Dude, okay, I'm gonna turn my music down. Can't really hear the warning beep. It should be 9. This is 9 by 9. I think I'm getting too stuck up in the planning. I should start building because we're gonna run out of time. All right, I think I like that enough to just start, I think. Because if I don't start soon, it's gonna be very tragic, I think, to be honest. Start getting this frame in. It's kind of like a tall foundation, but whatever. Not give me that time. All right. I think I want it to kind of come out a bit for the next layer. At least like the frame. I don't know about the actual build. I would start foam blocks in, I think. That's probably the most important thing to just kind of get done right now. Of course, I'm using a lot of world edit. All right, that's kind of foundation shape down. Obviously, it's gonna break it up more, detail it a lot more. I think it'll look pretty good once it's done. Just gotta trust the process. I don't know what kind of shape to go for here. I want to get the shape, and then I can just stack it with world edit, I think. It's probably the idea. Not this time. That's not terrible. All right, we'll stack that. All right, that's tunnel. I'm liking it. Yes, this is gonna be a pretty simple house, like creativity-wise. Okay, I just want it to blow up. My god. Time's ticking. We're like a quarter through the time already, so I should probably really start building. This front part will be taller, obviously, because it's like wider, so it has to be taller to kind of balance it, I think. And yeah, I'm gonna try to make a crane that's attached to this. Go again there. Okay, it's kind of a frame for the first floor in, and the next floor will be like, this one will be really tall. I guess this one will be tall too. Probably a pretty simple house, honestly. Nothing too creative with it, if I'm being honest. I'm a little disappointed in myself. But it's fine, it's fine. Let's come stairs out. Not actually using spruce, right? This placeholder. I don't have a block palette in mind yet. Something like that for the shape. Okay, only one. Too bad. All right, that shape's better. It might look bad. I kind of want to use resin. I don't know why. Or something interesting stair blocks. Maybe I just use like acacia and red sandstone, but then maybe at the top I use a bit of resin. That would be the strategy. What's wrong with acacia for now? Oh my god. All right, we're about 20 minutes at this point. It feels like we're terribly behind. So I gotta get this roof done within the next 5 minutes, honestly, or it's probably over. Feels too wide. Whatever, we'll leave it there for now. Figure it out. Get a roof in here very badly. I feel like I want this side to be taller though. Like that's not tall enough. I'm getting a bit too good at dodging that, I think. It's almost like comedically steep, whatever. We're on with it. Okay, this thing looks terrible. All right, I think that's the frame. I think we just gotta fill everything in really fast and then start detailing, or we're done here, I think. I mean, I'm a lot of world at it, so it shouldn't be that bad. I'm gonna flip that. All right, that helps. Stack this. All right, we're getting there. I don't think I hate the shape of this anymore, which helps. Stack this. Oh, we can't really stack this. Stupid dormers in the way. Okay, I'm only slightly panicking right now. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. There's gonna be a lot of texturing work to do. Bit of cleanup. I gotta do this whole other section here. I don't know how this is going, I'm gonna be honest. So it's 1, 2, 2. Okay. We've been doing this roof for twice as long as I wanted to spend on it. We still gotta texture it too. I think I'd save texturing for last because I don't know if I'll have time for it. I don't know what I'd consider like finishing the build, by the way, for blowing it up, but we'll figure it out at the end, alright? Well, I guess when the hour passes. Yeah, basically if I don't finish the build at a point that I'm happy with it and then disable that clock, it will blow up. Is kind of the way it's set up. Alright, we're getting there. Convenient time for that to blow up. Let's fill the walls with white wool. That's kind of the next most important thing. Okay, we're getting there. Yeah, World Edit is leaving a lot of weird holes everywhere, obviously, because I'm in a rush. What's up now? I'm cooked. Okay, then we're getting somewhere. I got a lot of landscaping to do still. All right, I think we're getting somewhere. I don't even know what to start with next. I want to touch the roof really bad, but I gotta start with windows. Okay, it's coming along. I do like the shape of it. I like how like tall it is. Kind of feels more like grand than like my usual builds, I think. Obviously, it is way under detailed. All right, halfway mark. I think what I'm gonna do for the halfway point is I'm gonna reduce the note block warning time just to make this more interesting. Turn it down. So I just changed it to reduce the sounds. This will probably be even harder. I don't know if this will even be possible. All right, this needs texturing really bad, I think. And terraforming work. And we have half an hour. I think this is doable. All right, I think I gotta stop being a doomer. I think we just believe and we lock in and we stop just staring at it because it's not helping. I want to manually texture the stonework too. That makes a huge difference. Hopefully I have time to get some leaves around later. They're just gonna look kind of out of place, but it won't look terrible. So bad we need stairs and slabs. Not terrible. All right, let's texture the walls. I think that makes a lot of sense. White wool, concrete powder, calcite, diorite, you know, all the classics basically. Yeah, it helps a lot. Hopefully I could do this within the next, like, minute. All right, first floor done. I haven't got to explode in a minute, which is good. I don't want to jinx that. All right, I think that's the texturing for the walls done. I want to texture the roof. I don't know if I have time for it, so I'm gonna save that for a bit later. Some glass out for the windows in. I kind of like the exaggerated, like, tall proportions of this. I don't know. Oh my god, I forgot to texture this whole side. Oh my god. All right, we're getting there. Let's try to get a crane in. I don't know how to do that really. It's gonna make no sense. It's gonna go straight into the house, and it'll make literally no sense at all in any way. But it'll be funny, so we'll get it in. Like, I think it'll just come out here. That looks, I was gonna say it looks structural. No, it doesn't. Now I feel like that looks vaguely structural somehow. What would be a good height for this? Right about there. Compile. Okay, you got one block. It was really huge. It's like an iron mine, I guess. I don't know. That kind of gets across, I think. All right, we're running out of time though, like badly. We gotta get this landscaping done, I think. Let's get some leaves in first, and then we'll move on to more important things. All right, we gotta get stuff in now. We are under 20 minutes left. Yeah, we're gonna have a cave here. It's like a ladder. I think is kind of the idea. Oh my god, we're getting very close to like blowing up this massive cube of TNT, which would be tragic. I'm very nervous. This textures the world of it. Oh my god, why did I stop there? No. Alright, let's fix this landscape. I think we're just gonna black out the windows because I have 15 minutes. 15 minutes to get this to a state that I'm happy with, which is far away right now. I think I'm gonna wait for the next explosion to start working on the landscape there. I need an entrance to this house. Let's go here. Just gonna grab this texturing and all, just move it. We are very quickly running out of time. Less than 15 minutes. All right, that was clutch. That blew up anything. It was probably over. Okay, I don't even know what I should do. So much to do. I got a landscape, but I also have to finish the house. Real quick, I'm gonna add shape. For me to consider this done, I need to finish the terraforming and finish the outside of this house. If not, it blows up, and I have 12 minutes. This is gonna be tough. I don't know. I might have bit off more than I could chew here. We need flower pots. Oh, I feel like I'm shaking. You can probably see it in the mouse. I'm panicking. All right, we have no time to even think here. I want to put fences on the roof. I need plant here. All right, we have 10 minutes left officially. All right, we have less than 10 minutes to finish landscaping. I just want to make like a mine at the bottom. Basically, is the only goal, really. Let's go for it. That was good timing because I gotta make sure it can't blow up when I'm down here, or it'll blow up this huge cube of TNT underneath me, and the challenge will end very early. Not very early. We only have 10 minutes left, but you get the point. All right, that explosion was good. We could work down here safely for another like minute. We need some stuff around. We need mine carts, rails. We got a pile of iron over here. All right, I want to make it look like a mine shaft entrance over here. Get a path in, and then grass. And we might be good. We only have 7 minutes, so I'm stressing very badly. Every second that I'm near the grass is way too risky because it could just blow up at any time, and it would probably get the entire plot. All right, got a few seconds of safety here. All right, let's get path in. I have a brush for that, I think, hopefully, somewhere. It's not perfect, but we'll make do. Don't really have a choice. All right, let's get grass in. Simple command for that. 5 minutes. Oh my god. All right, let's block out these windows. That's like top priority, I think. But I'm scared it's gonna blow up. I think we're safe for at least 30 seconds here based off where that clock is over there. If it triggers here, though, I just lose the entire house, basically. All right. I think we're probably gonna be good, actually. What do I even have to do? What's next? Oh, we need a railing on this really bad. That looks terrible. Something like that. Isn't perfect, but we're getting there. Let's put a pond here. Some dirt, sand, gravel. Oh no. Okay, it was close. This really feels like a house out of my like 100 Days series, honestly, from like way back. Shout out to OGs. Get a bench over here. Let's get some leaves, finish up the landscape, and then I think I'm gonna call it. We have a minute 30. If I don't get these in, the whole thing blows up. Maybe not the best call, but whatever. I want a tree. 30 seconds to build this tree, or the entire build blows up. Very dumb choice, but I want a tree here. All right, 10 seconds to finish this tree and then break the timer. Oh my god, I'm calling it. That is it. Oh my god, that's the build. 1 hour is officially up, and I finished the build. That's 1 hour. I'm actually really happy with it. Let me go break this timer thing before it spawns another TNT on me and explodes everything. Kind of like that. You know, let's break that. I'm actually really happy with it. 1 hour while being blown up by TNT, and I made this kind of banger house. Wait a minute. I think the tree looks pretty good too, to be honest. It's not perfect. Some things I would maybe change, but I would consider that a house. There it is with the TNT underneath. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. I really appreciate it if you made it to the end. You know, it was kind of a fun video to make, a bit different. I got a Patreon link down below. I also got a Discord, all the usual stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys next one. And as always, shout out to my patrons, Aelic, Amarali, Dragon, ThaMango, Luke T007, Agony, Tommi, E, and cadusssy. I really appreciate your support. And yeah, I'll see you guys next one. Thanks for watching.